pre-recorded episodes are starting again. I'm away this weekend, taking the missus back to see her family in Manchester. So I won't be around this weekend, but I'll still be reading all of your comments. Thank you so much for all of them, and it honestly means the world. Keep the likes coming, keep the views coming, the shares, whatever you want. I'm really enjoying the story that we're making here. The growth on the channel has been insane, so I just want to say a big hello to all of the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the channel, and hopefully you are enjoying the content. As with the save, we are definitely the draw specialists of this league, but things are generally going okay, and I do believe that if we can string together a few wins here and there, then we might be in contention for the playoffs. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 5, I think, of Season 2 of the Journeyman with Curzon Ashton, and today we have a match in the Vanarama National League North against Bradford Park Avenue, and then we're starting our FA Trophy campaign against Kidderminster Harriers. We just seem to be getting really tough draws in the Cups. Just out of interest, these are the jobs that are currently available. I don't think there's anything that's particularly attractive to us at the moment. Obviously, the contract, we're on £450 a week. I did work it out before. It's about 24 grand a year, which is a decent wage, to be honest with you. So once tax has been deducted and all of that nonsense, we are quite comfortable at the moment, and obviously we're still living at the missus's in Manchester and commuting every day to, well, not every day, twice a week or something, to Curzon Ashton Football Club to do our work, do our job, and then we go home for the rest of the week, and we're getting 24 grand a year for doing that, which is not too bad. It's not too far off a teacher's wage. Anyway, dynamics of the club has gone down a little bit since the last episode. We have a little bit of a problem in that they're not really friends at the moment, the group, and maybe it's because form hasn't been brilliant, but it's been okay since the last episode, which was that stupid 4-3 defeat to Southport. We drew 0-0 with our old club Blyth Spartans, who are a totally different team, really. Obviously there's some of the classics in there, like old MacDonald, but he's listed for loan now. Christian Horner's still in there, Little, Hutchinson, I remember, Buddle, Wassey we brought in. I think we brought in Luke Jordan as well, actually. A lot of the team are people we brought in, but when we played them, the likes of this guy and McGreedy were playing, and this guy Ashley Nadeson, who has scored 9 goals this season, so we need to certainly find that type of guy. But this is the team that we're going to go for. Actually, I haven't shown you the rest of the matches. We beat Spennymoor 3-2, which was a good performance. We were 1-0 down in that, and then Lewis Hamilton scored a couple of goals. Phillips equalised, and then Jordan Wright got the winner later on in that match. So in the league, we are currently in 12th place. We're on 24 points, 4 points off the playoffs at the moment. So that has got to be the target. We've got to try and close in on that today. So let's have a look at the team for today. We've got Chris Evans in goal. We've got Topless Shaw, Preston and Guest in defence. We've got Reed and Walker in the midfield with Wright and Mallon. New signing, Stephen Mallon. He's come in on loan from Gateshead. He did alright in his first match, so we'll give him another go on that left hand side. And then we've got Phil Mitchell and Lewis Hamilton up front. So let's get into it, see how it goes today. Hopefully we'll be able to get that victory. Bradford Park Avenue are currently without a manager, so that's certainly interesting. Spennymoor, by the way, are having a terrible season. They've only had 3 points all season, I think, in 17 games, and that's worse than how we were doing at Blyth last season, so it says a lot, doesn't it? Bradford Park Avenue in 21st in the league, so maybe a little bit kind, the fixture list for us at this stage of the season, but we've still got to convert these into victories, which is easier said than done. Let's get that zoom back in. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. That's forward to Smith, though. This is a chance, and now Knight in a good save there. Very, very good save. We will have a look at the league table. Ah, there we go. So Spennymoor on 4 points at the moment, but that's because they're probably drawing. Actually, they're winning. They're winning now, so good for them. So we are currently 8 points clear of relegation, or make that 7 now, which is very, very good after last season where we just scraped survival. But I think we've made a positive impact here at Curzon Ashton. We're starting to get into our rhythm of things, and we're starting to get a coherent squad, which is something I struggled to do at Blyth. We struggled to really get them on side, and I think that was our downfall in the end. I think at Curzon Ashton we've got something good going. That was nearly in. We've got good managerial support within the dressing room. The match cohesion's good because we're not chopping and changing the tactic all the time. We're just sticking with something that has worked on a few occasions and hoping that keeps on working. At the moment we haven't really got a plan B, and that's something that we're going to maybe have to look at as we go throughout the season, but until something goes wrong, I'm quite happy to stick with this. Here's Lewis Hamilton. That's just wide, unlucky. But if we do win today, we should go above our old club, Blyth, once again, which would be good. But as you can see, draw specialists at the moment. 7 in our first 18 have been draws, which, you know, we need to start turning them into victories, really. And pushing on up the league. I don't think we'd be ready for the Vanarama National League if we did get promoted this season. It would be a big step up for us, but I'm not going to complain of promotion, and hopefully it would get a little bit of money flowing into the club, and hopefully we'd be able to make a few additions. I don't think it needs that much to step up. I think maybe a couple of new defenders, a strong striker. Obviously Phil Mitchell's overperforming at the minute, you would say, and that's bound to stop at some point. Here's Osborne on the right hand side. Evans comes out to collect, so that's the end of that highlight, I think. Maybe not. That's forward to Lewis Hamilton. Now Phil Mitchell on the ball to Walker. He gets it forward to Lewis Hamilton. It's a chance, and he hits the post. That was a big chance for Lewis Hamilton. Doesn't look like it's gonna work for him today, so maybe bring him off sooner rather than later. That's into the middle again, and another tip over the bar. That's the third thing we've had like that so far. We'll bring Leonard on as a poacher. I think he plays well in that position. I think Dolan isn't really working, so we're going to probably look to... Oh, it's in. How did that go in? Chris Evans, own goal, 51 minutes gone here. Spencer with a cross, and it just went all over the place, and it's 1-0. That's really, really annoying. Here's Rafferty. Can we get back into this? That's forward to Smith. This is a chance straight away for them. Here's Knight. Now Coulter. Guest away. Here's Walker. This is our chance here. Walker now to Leonard, who's just come on, remember, and he's lost it. Topless comes along. Here's Evans. Evans away. Hurst now to Smith. Now to Knight. Oh, it's a good save, and it's kept us in the game. Definitely need to demand some more from them. Spencer into the middle. Leonard away. Highlight is still going here, and it's finally ended. Oh, boy, defeat here would really, really hurt us. Mallon, terrible today. Let's move Joe Guest forward. See what he can do. Wright has been rubbish as well, so why don't we bring on good old Callum Dolan, who we're talking about before, and hopefully he can prove us wrong by getting a couple of assists today and leading us to victory. Here's Fallon now to Guest. Walker, that's Reed. Walker forward to Leonard now. Leonard on the ball to Guest. Guest to Walker. Now to Sean Reid. Forward to Leonard. That was a chance. Topless into the middle. Leonard puts it into the back of the net and it's 1-1. We have equalised. What a cross that was from Topless. That is why the hit early crosses instruction is on there. That was a wonderful cross. I don't really know why Dolan just pulled up, if you like, but Topless, beautiful looping ball. Leonard with a header and it's 1-1. That is what we're talking about. Come on, boys. Here's Ledger. Now to Lovett. To Osborne. That's forward to Smith. Topless. Ooh, Evans away. That was close. Here's Joe Guest on this left hand side. Guest now to Walker. Snuffed out. Osborne. Reid. Oh, what's Walker doing? That was terrible. Preston. Fallon. Now here's Walker. Oh, that's forward to Phil Mitchell. This is a chance. Phil Mitchell. Oh, hits the post. Oh, a couple of games ago that would have went in. Dolan. Oof, good save by Rafferty. We're definitely stepping up the intensity here. Walker with the free kick. Love it away. Here's Preston. That's forward again. Smith now. They're on the counter-attack. Osborne. Can we get a good tackle in here? Look at the space that some of their players are in. Hurst is found. Boys. Ooh, that was a weak shot. What a chance that was for them to go 2-1 up here. But alas, it remains 1-1. We're going to start pumping the ball into the box. We're going to go route one. Dribble less. Get stuck in. We'll just try many things to try and win this game. You know me, I just go attack at this stage. I feel like our side is capable of doing that. That is the advantage of this. Right, so we're going to put Dolan up front. We're going to move him out. No, we'll keep him up front actually. We're going to play Dolan as a target man on support. We're going to play Phil Mitchell. Nah, Phil Mitchell can do that. So we'll move him there. We're going to move him to be a poacher. I'm going to move Leonard to be an advanced forward. We're going to keep him on the left hand side. This is risky, I do know. Before you guys are like, whoa, what are you doing, Joe? That's a silly idea. I know this is a risky formation, but if we can get a goal here, we've got the players on the pitch so that we can change it round. Rafferty away. Here's Shaw. Now to Walker. To Reid. This is why I did the change. Here's Leonard. Forward to Mitchell. Guest. Can we get it in again? Guest. Oh, Guest into the middle. Dolan. Oh, I wish that fell to Phil Mitchell. I think he would have put it into the back of the net. Is that going to be end of highlight? It is. Walker with the free kick. Ooh. Questionable whether that was a free kick or a penalty. Shame it wasn't a penalty. Walker's picked up an injury. That's concerning because he's one of our best players. Here's Callum Dolan on the ball. Now to Guest. Loses it. Can Guest get there? He can. Oh, he just panicked. Panicked. Rafferty away. Walker now to Phil Mitchell. Can he get through? Topless. No. Dolan's just not with it, is he? Rafferty away. Boys. Oh no, it's Smith. Smith. Great save by Chris Evans. That is brilliant. We're into added time now. This is going to be our last chance. Here's Doe. Oh, it's a penalty. It is a penalty. Oh no, who's stepping up to take? I want to change this. Oh, I don't want Dolan doing it. Can we change penalty takers this quickly? Penalties. Paul Marshall, Callum Doe, Composure. We want Sam Walker. Is rubbish at penalties. We're going to go Sean Reid in there. I want to move him there. Can we have Sean Reid take it, please? No, it's going to be Callum Dolan. Can he score his first goal for us? I fancy him to miss this. Please prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. Oh, Dolan, you absolute buffoon. What a chance that was to win the game. And Dolan's throwing it away. Sean Reid would have put that in the back of the net. And what a missed opportunity. 1-1. As I said, draw specialists. Absolute rubbish from us today. And now we've got to go and put in a performance in the FA Trophy and try and progress in some sort of cup tournament this season. Well, an update on the UK leaving the European Union in game. We've had another update on it, so more details have been announced. From next season, British leagues will have a squad restrictions to use 17 foreign players in a squad limit instead of the current work permit system. The rest of the leagues will continue using work permits. EU players already playing in these nations will be given special status to allow them to be treated as non-foreign, as well as island players as well. So there, on that screen, is the new work permit rules. Goodness me, there is a lot to read about there. So if you guys want to read about that, you can pause it. I'll probably... What's this? The appeal bid? I really don't know what any of this is. So, yeah, I'll just sort of deal with it as and when. I just thought that was a very interesting development and kind of keeps the storyline going of Brexit within FM18. So, there you go. So a couple of changes for the Kidderminster match in the FA Trophy. We've brought back in Mason Fallon at left back. Paul Marshall and Sean Reid will be in midfield as Sam Walker has got a little bit of a knock. We've got Leonard going out on the right hand side. Joe Guest starting at left winger. And the strikers remain the same because I do believe in the Lewis Hamilton and Phil Mitchell partnership up there. So hopefully we can get something out of that. We are huge underdogs. Let's get into it. Yeah, it is going to be tough against Kidderminster. We've been beaten by them. No, I think we drew 3-3 with them earlier in the season, but our form is slightly worse than it was back then. I mean, you know, a draw wouldn't actually change anything because we've opted to go with extra time and penalties in this match. I thought it was going to affect our schedule a little bit, but it won't do. So, Lewis Hamilton injured. That's really not good. We'll have to change that at half time. Maybe bring on... do we go Dolan? I mean, he bottled it in the last game, didn't he? It's annoying. It's annoying. We need another good striker, and then sort of have Phil Mitchell and Lewis Hamilton as the sort of supplementary strikers. Mitchell into the middle, Lewis Hamilton. What a chance that was. Reid injured as well. Goodness me, what's going on here? I can't see what Lewis Hamilton's injury is. Here's Leonard. That's a wonderful delivery, but guess not quite in tune with it. Here's Ironside. Shaw gets it away. Ironside again, no. Now here's Sunup. It's away. Here's Phil Mitchell. Now Lewis Hamilton to Marshall. And Cowgill gets it away. Ironside. Good block. Here's Shaw. Now Guest. Marshall. That's forward. Lewis Hamilton chases. And it's Mitchell and he puts it in. I don't quite know what happened there, but Phil Mitchell has scored his 10th goal of the season and we're 1-0 up at Kidderminster Harriers just before half time. It was a lovely ball yet again from Marshall. And then Crossdale whacked it off Lewis Hamilton. Mitchell put it into the back of the net. 1-0. A lovely little finish there. And we're now 1-0 up, waiting for half time. There it is. So we'll just tell them, keep doing what you're doing, but don't get complacent out there. So we need to take Lewis Hamilton off. We're going to put Leonard up top. We're actually going to bring Wright onto this right hand side, as you do. And Reid can come off as well. We can leave Reid on. We'll leave Reid on. He's more important a player than Lewis Hamilton, to be honest with you. So keep him on for now. And by virtue of not having a replacement sat on the bench, we'll go for that. Anyway, Here's Wright. Gets it away. Good header down by Preston. Scalp. Now here's Shaw. Can he get it back? He can. Evans now to Topless. Topless away. Here's Marshall. Marshall on the ball. That's forward to Phil Mitchell. Can he get his second? He can't. That's a good save. But we should have been doing better there, to be honest with you. 55 minutes gone now. Call it 60 minutes. Leonard not having a good game, so we're going to bring on Mallon up front and give him a go. Actually, he's rubbish, so we're going to give Dolan a go, who's equally as rubbish, but at least he can play as a striker. Reed can come off. We're going to put Mallon there, and maybe move Guest into the midfield. I feel like Guest would be a better ball-winning midfielder than Mallon would be, simply because Guest can play at left-back, so he's probably good at defending. Mallon now to Mitchell. Can Mitchell get forward? He can. He has Dolan on the ball. Callum Dolan. Oh my word. He is absolute rubbish, isn't he? That's forward to Phil Mitchell, who's not rubbish. Oh, nearly put us 2-0 up there. Very, very unlucky. Mallon into the middle. It's away. Marshall chases and he gets there just. Gets it back to Topless now. That's forward to Wright, who won't reach it. Now to Kilman. Ironside. Marshall. Guest. That's forward to Phil Mitchell. Marshall. Marshall forward. Oh. Scalp. Oh. Preston on the ball. Ooh, he gets it away. Here's Guest. That's forward all the way to Dolan. Dolan can reach it. Can he get it into the middle? He can. Right. Mitchell puts it into the back of the net, and it's 2-0. Oh, this could be a big victory for us if we can pull it off and get through in the next round of the FA Trophy. That'd be really, really good. Dolan with a good initial ball, then Wright passes it down. Mitchell puts it into the back of the net. 2-0. And Dolan gets the assist, interestingly. That must be something different that they've put in this year. We're now going to go counter-attack. And we're going to go more structured. I'm going to tell them to concentrate. Come on, everybody. Everybody's looking composed, looking calm, which is really, really good. 5 minutes to go here. Oof, that nearly went in. But this is good stuff. Good stuff if we can win this. That's exactly what we want. So, Evans gets it away. Masamba. Now to Molyneux. Eggington. Right. Ironside. Austin. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Fallon. Boot it away, son. Boot it away. That's it. Dolan now on the ball. Gets it forward. Dolan again. Surely he's got to blow the whistle here. And this is ridiculously overtime. And there it is. Full time 2-0 against Kidderminster Harriers. It's a pity that we didn't beat Bradford Park Avenue before. But, you know, I'm very happy with that result against Kidderminster Harriers. They're a good side, and we've just beat them 2-0 quite convincingly. They didn't have too many chances, and Phil Mitchell getting back in the goals. That's exactly what we needed going into that match. I don't know. Oh, we'll go through the FA Trophy first round now, which is really good. What was our expectation? Reach the first round. So we've done that, which is good. They're not happy about the FA Cup, but so what? Let's just see. So Lewis Hamilton's out for 1 to 2 days. Luckily, Sean Reid isn't injured. We're going to praise Phil Mitchell. He'll come, all right. He'll come into the into the office, go, all right, boss, and we'll say, all right, Phil, brilliant display in the last game. And he'll go, all right, and then he'll go and high five Grant on the way out, and he'll be happy with that. I'm happy with that. He's only 21-year-old as well. 9 goals in 17 appearances after only 1 in 27 last year. We are getting the best out of him. Certainly in the league, 11 overall in all competitions. But you know, looking at that, 1 defeat in the last 10 or something like that. That's 5. Yeah, 10. So 1 defeat in 10, but 5 of them draws. We certainly need to turn more of them into victories, and we'll come back round about here. We'll do the Tamworth and Telford matches, both away from home, and both big matches, to be honest with you. I mean, they're all big matches at this level, but hopefully we can come back and we can get some good points in the bag. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. Really does mean a lot for me and for the channel. We've been consistently hitting over 30 likes. If we could hit that again, that would be brilliant. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Obviously, I really do enjoy interacting with you guys. And subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.